Hello everyone, good evening. How are we all doing today? I see that Luther's managed to get first. Congrats. Axioma, hi. Venus Roots, Water Ghost, Cyber Bees, hello. Yes, the ads should be over by now. And yeah, welcome in. Also, if anyone's watching back the VOD, welcome in. I hope you enjoyed. Have a nice relaxing time. Even though I have just had a thought about what I actually need to do. And yeah, I think I can make it fairly relaxing. Within reason. Yeah. Anyway, good to see you guys. So yeah, I have realized I am pretty much out of sugar. This is my, for those who do not know. This is my single player world. I do regularly pop onto this at the end of my streams when I'm on SBK as well, because this is where I keep the Halt of the Watchers, which is that place where I look after, celebrate my community and stuff. And sure, actually we've got a few things here that we can do straight away, since we have a few people. But yeah, a whole lot of terracotta. I might have to change that. We might get round to it later. But basically, a whole lot of terracotta means I want to make a giant tray for making terracotta. I'll show you what I was planning on doing. But yeah, while we're here, we can quickly give Luther's their coin. So what I'm running low on is shulker boxes, because I've been using shulker boxes in the monument. I think I'm out. I don't think I've got any shulker boxes left, so I actually need to go get shulker boxes. I'm kind of mad right now. My neighbors have their loud music that, not even joking, is shaking my house. Ooh, that's awful, Water Ghost. Lord Nomad, how are you doing? So Luther's is now on a 10 streak. Where do I have Luther's on the wall? Kind of depends on when you last shared your streak. Oh, you had this your first time sharing, I think. Unless you had a higher streak, but no, I don't think so. Oh, no, here it is. Oh, we're back to the 10. Fantastic. Well, congrats on getting back up to 10. You're in the corner. There we go. We know where we are. There's Luther's, guys. So, yeah, this is the temple. But yeah, eventually, like, this entire spot here could be replaced with shulker boxes. As could it be the same on the other side, because there's shulker boxes on the other side as well. As the same thing over here, I use shulker boxes to keep track of people who've gifted subs and stuff as well. So, like, look at all these shulkers. I am running low. I'm running very low in shulkers. So I think we actually have to change tactic, because my important thing that I'm doing in this world right now, while yes, I have builds and stuff that I want to do, I want to make sure that this place... Also, lady, a girl named B, I did see you. Sorry, I forgot to say hi. But yeah, the most important thing is we do need to make sure that this monument is fully functional. Whatever about the candles not being completely updated, we need to make sure that it's fully functional so that I can actually use it at the end of streams and stuff. So, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that I've got a good amount of rockets, and we think we're going to do some end busting. Let me just show you what I was originally planning on working on. My original plan was to continue working on this mesa style build over here. One thing I did do is I actually spent a good amount of time like gathering resources recently, and I did fill out more of the terracotta, but what I have found is that I use up the terracotta really, really quickly. I got a shulker box of just plain terracotta, and it disappeared so fast. So, yeah, I need to make a better, more efficient way to farm this. How wide is this? We could do a quick bit of math. So this is positive x. So x, 311. So it is 106 blocks wide. So 106 blocks wide. How do you farm terracotta? Oh, actually, yeah, this is for this. I can actually show you the farm that I have been using. Also, I got some happy guests. I haven't saddled any of them yet, but if anyone does want to name any, you know that there's a name redemption in the in my Twitch channel. But yeah, the ring there is going to become a mesa where I'm going to keep my villagers. So I'm going to move all my villagers into that mesa. And on the inside of it, we're going to make some caves. So we're going to make some dripstone caves and some lush caves on the inside. So that's the plan. A lot of that gets slowed down when I'm playing because I'm playing Skyblock Kingdoms a lot at the moment. So yeah, this is how we make terracotta. We have this farm here where we put down dirt. We then turn it into mud just by right-clicking on it with water bottles. So we mudify it. And then underneath we have got dripstone. So the dripstone is pulling out, the pointed dripstone is pulling out all the moisture and turning it into clay. And then we have to cook it all up. So to cook it all up. Yes, villager masons do. I actually have a whole bunch of villager masons. Let me show you here. I have about 60 of them. The difficulty is that they only give you stained terracotta, so you've only got the colors. And I have actually used these guys to help me do the stained terracotta that's in the builds. So it is there. Is the farmer scab? No, it's just normal vanilla Minecraft. So if you want to make muds, you use a bottle on any dirt in any version of Minecraft or normal version of Minecraft, and it'll make mud. And then you can the conversion of mud into clay has been around a little bit now. It's been around a little bit. I saw orange terracotta and immediately thought of Founders Town. Maybe we can make a little tribute to Founders Town in that Mesa build when I get round to doing it. But yeah, so the problem is this is just a little tray. It does, I think, about 60. It's just about a stack of dirt, which is quite slow. So I think the best thing that we can do, and this was my plan today, we might get around to doing it depending on how much time we have after we've done our end busting for shulkers. In the distance, you can see a giant tray showing up. So what I'm thinking is I am going to build underneath the ice tray and just make a giant mud creating platform, just like the little mini one that I have there, but giant. And it's just going to go underneath this platform. And that way, underneath this platform, I can go down, I can do my dirt, my grinding dirt into mud into clay. And we'll probably have to put just let me turn that off. We probably need to also set up a super smelter or a reasonably good smelter over here so that we can we'll do a reasonably good smelter over here as well so that we can cook up the terracotta too. We do have a good amount of resources for cooking because we have a wither skeleton farm that produces quite a bit of coal. Put the tower in the center of the island, SBK End Kingdom reference. Yes, so this could be like that. So I got ideas on how I want to set up this island. I want to make sure that I can set up a spot for I want to do, I'll give you just little ideas here. So I want to make sure that I've got a villager breeder that can breed all the different biome types of villagers. And then we're also going to... I've been collecting zombie villagers as well. So I want to gather up all the zombie villagers and create a mob switch. So basically, if I have a whole bunch of zombies in one spot that are villagers that I've traded with, then I can turn that into a mob switch by putting an ender pearl on that chunk, and that will stop mobs from spawning anywhere in the overworld. And then we're also going to just have our villager trading halls over here as well. Let me see. Tanuti, yeah, I've been. This world is the reason why I got into Skyblock Kingdoms. Because I was playing on this world on and off, I think the year before Skyblock Kingdoms started. And Trog knew that I was doing this, and Trog mentioned it to the others, and they were like, yeah, we'll give me a shot. So that's how I got into Skyblock Kingdoms. This is that world. I don't think I've done everything that I have built when I got invited, but yeah. That's how this is the reason why I got in. Or got invited. Okay, let's craft up rockets. And we're gonna fill up our chest with stuff and things. I think I can need paper in here. And I'm gonna fill up this box here with mostly rockets. I need to get some more ender pearls in here too. Do I have ender pearls over here? No. But I do have a farm which will give me a whole bunch. It's not too hard to find the motivation to play this solo world when you could be making progress in SBK. The thing is, SBK is so fast. And because we have a whole bunch of people playing at the same time, there is... Here, let me just put 2 leads into that bag there. The tricky thing with SBK is, I love it, but there's so much going on all the time. There's always things that you can do. A solo world is by its nature a little bit slower because you're playing on your own. Because in a multiplayer world, there's lots of different things that can happen. And also, I'm at this stage in this world where a lot of the projects are quite large and take quite a bit of time. Plus, I haven't quite been able to turn... I've got 2 videos on this world, but I haven't been quite able to turn this world into a video series. It just hasn't quite... I haven't quite got the right thing for it. But it works well for streams, but I haven't been quite been able to turn it into a video series. Yeah, you should continue things in this world. This is the root of the success. Yeah. And I try to... I'm just not very good at doing both worlds at the same time. We'll see how things go. Because there's also... I've got ideas which I would like to try maybe other video series in the future. So there's a whole bunch of things I'd love to do. Okay, let me just do this. So we've got some space for ender pearls as well. And I think I can put the spare rockets. Where do I store rockets? Burnsy, good to see you. We're doing well. This is a Mizuma Games storage design. I absolutely love it. But I haven't... There's a couple of things which I've forgotten where they get stored. Do I have a storage space for rockets? Maybe I don't have a storage space for rockets. That's fine. I can pop this into a chest out here, I think. Here, let's see. Yeah, we'll pop these in here. This can be extra space here. That makes sense. I guess a better question would be, what makes you want to boot up this world when an SBK season is on? I feel like I would struggle hard to be split between two worlds. I do struggle I do struggle to manage the two worlds. I think probably particularly during this summer, I have been aiming to do a Skyblock Kingdoms episode every week. And I intend to have another video out on Monday, fingers crossed. So, like, it's a lot. Here, let's gather resources while we're chatting. But yeah, the thing is, I do have a whole bunch. I think the thing that probably would motivate me to do stuff in this world is I do have plans for this world. So, oh, I should get some water in that bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's probably the trick, is having plans that keep you motivated to continue playing in a world is what probably helps. Honestly, the person I need to talk to about how they do it is King Alfie. Because King, he does it. He manages his Forever World, his Skyblock Kingdoms, and he also manages to do... actually, I'll grab a little bit more food as well. It manages to do... He does Skyblock Kingdoms, he does his Forever World, and he also has a viewer server as well, which he does a stream from once a week as well. Okay, I was looking for a little bit of extra food. Do I have many emeralds left? I think I brought all my emeralds over to the... just give me a second, please. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay. Oh, we got the bees. Love the bees. Okay. I need to grab some... I need to grab some trading materials so I can actually buy stuff. I've been using up all the books and stuff, all the stuff to make emeralds. Let's see, how much do we have over here? Ah, we got some books as well. Fantastic. Oh, I wonder what piece of Skyblock Season 2 is going to end up in this world. Because I brought the ship over from Season 1. If anyone doesn't recognize that, that boat there was something Acorn and I built in Season 1. That makes some more emeralds, I think. Whoops. The shroom. Could be the shroom. That could be the thing that comes in. Oh yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Probably be something not too big though. It'll probably be just like something a little bit small. Make the shroom twice as big. Might incentivize me to get netherwood going well in this world, because I don't actually have a netherwood farm other than just like the usual just grow the tree and chop it down. We don't have automatic farms in this world. Smite, correct axe, great. Remembering to use the correct axe, that's fun. I always have the silk touch is always on my pickaxe. The fortune is always on my axe. But I very rarely need the silk touch in my axe. Only occasionally. Like the other day when I was on SBK and we were decorating the library, and I broke a whole bunch of bookshelves and I realized, oh shoot, I would need to have the... Also, this guy's Frank. Some of our villagers have been named. Thanks to the community. Thanks for the lurk, Tanuti. But yeah, these guys are great. We're gonna keep especially since like we made these guys back in the day when you could make them incredibly powerful and cheap. So like they make their own emeralds. Okay, just gonna clear out this amount and there we go. Okay, right, let's go grab some food. And that should be fine. I got a whole bunch of you guys to work with too. Hello, kitty. Okay, farmer. And I'll grab a bit of spear as well. We can pop this in our ender chest. Yay! Oh, emeralds go in here. Don't need to bring them. We need to keep our inventory as flexible as possible, considering we're going to be taking on the end. Okay, where is my chest of things? Chorus fruit can be handy, so I'm going to keep that in my inventory. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to trust that I can get chests and stuff when I am out and about in the end. Okay, so we're actively going after materials to make shulkers. Oh, do I not have a shield anymore? Is there no shield? Okay, shield is definitely useful for dealing with shulkers. Let's pop some mending and unbreaking on that. Looting, swift sneak, swift sneak, swift sneak, swift sneak, knock back. 1, 2. Okay, where is mending? Oh, I forgot. I have... You're gonna love this, guys. All my stuff here is written in Gaelic. Irish Gaelic. It says Deshigan instead of mending. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this world which has been written in Irish instead of English. And I'm looking for unbreaking. I need to remember what that is in Irish. I'll recognize when I see it. That's a Dobrishta, that's it. Okay, fantastic. And we have a thing here. Shield, ready to go. Okay, I think we're ready to go take on the end. Let's go. Oh, we need to actually go through the portal. Let's go. And we're going to use our pathways. By the way, whenever I do get round to bringing some friends onto this world for a world tour, I think Avid and Marmalade will be pleased that we have got soul speed everywhere. Actually, out of curiosity, how far have I gone with the bridges? And are there any places which I have yet to still go? I think we've actually covered a large portion of the nether routes that I need covered. I think there's a few places in the overworld that still aren't hooked up to a nether portal. So those still need to be done. But once I've like that, I think maybe one more portal needs to go over here in the overworld. But yeah, a lot of the places have been covered already by our routes. Also, because this is a map that is older than Trog's data pack, this was Trog's old world map. Like the old world map that they created before they did the data pack. And in this version, the stronghold was not available because the stronghold ended up there was a world border, and the world border cut off the stronghold in the map. So to make up for that, they created this nether fortress tower. And it's just this nether fortress tower, and they put an end portal in it. So you actually have to go through the nether to come to the end. Is it worth using this? If I die in the end, I'm not going to be coming back super quickly that way. I have to go get some stuff from my base. Okay, I think I've only defeated the Ender Dragon once, maybe twice. So we've only got one portal, I think. That takes us out to the edge. Okay, let me see. Is this map updated? Because if this map is updated, then I can do a quick check in which direction would be most beneficial. We don't have a shulker box farm, but that's fine. We can just go out and kill shulkers in the area. So I know I have done flights through this world literally just to get diamonds. So I think I'm just going to take a chance. Oh, let me show you this. This here is actually an old school copper farm. That doesn't really work anymore. It works by zombie reinforcements. So in that corner there, zombies are in there. And if you hit them, they will draw in more zombies that they'll just like spawn in the area. And then they'll go in there, and then they'll turn into drowned, and then you kill the drowned and stuff like that. But yeah, it is unfortunately no longer works. Well, it doesn't work well enough. So yeah, unfortunately this thing no longer works. I do have a copper aging platform over here, which does work. But the point of the copper aging platform is to be there while I am doing the copper farm. It's not even that old. It's only like a recent update that they changed that mechanic. So that's why we now in SBK, that's why we tear down entire fortresses, entire trial chambers instead now for copper, because there is no faster way to get copper in Skyblock. Older. Older, as in still technically 1.21, I think. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've cleared out this city of shulkers. But I just want to do a quick check to see. There is a chance that I might have some shulkers. One drowned work for a copper farm. So yes, I do actually have a drowned farm. It's very slow, as you do not get much copper from it. Yeah, this has been emptied. So what I could do is I could show you that drowned farm when I get back to the overworld, and just see just why it's so slow. You get a lot of drowned in it, but they don't drop copper often enough. So I remember treasure has a lot of diamonds also. The problem is the treasure map is not usable because the treasure is not there. So end is very useful for... I'm going to take a gander this direction. I think this might be the direction where I have not looted the end... Well, taken the end cities out of all their shulkers. So we'll just keep going west a little bit and then go south. Even with the looting sword, it does increase the chances of you getting copper. But it's still slow. It's still very slow. So like, it's good for a little bit of copper, but it's not great for if you're wanting to build copper structures. Okay, go to check and see if this city has got enough dudes in it, and then we'll go check out that one. Also need to remember my elytra. 2. Okay. Any shulkers here? I'll check the bottom. Nope, that one's been cleared, I think. Yep. Okay, we'll go over this way. Yeah, so it's just that the point of a zombie reinforcement farm, which is what that thing is. The way it works is it works off the whole point that when you bring in the zombies, they used to summon in zombies and then they'd convert to drowned, and then they would get their full health back, and then you'd continue to summon in zombies, and there'd be a cascade way of getting zombies in. So like the amount of zombies you were getting in was just like coming in more and more and more, and just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So you're kind of like getting the huge amount of zombies coming in, turning into drowned. That doesn't work anymore because now zombies will only summon zombies, drowned will only summon drowned. So the drowned that end up in the farm will not summon any more zombies. So you don't get the same kind of cascade effect, and what you end up having happen is the zombie reinforcements no longer really work at that cascade level. Okay, let's see if this one has got any dudes in it. Drowned farm drops mostly nautilus shells and trident and copper, but not as much. I've got a great trident farm, in my opinion. Well, I'm not building out of tridents. Okay, this one has... Oh, have I not looted this one at all? Well, I thought I'd taken the dragon head at least. I have not looted this one. Huh. I don't mind if I do. Very nice. I'll take the item frame too. Okay, let's get our bundles out. You and there. This is very close to the start of the world. My coming into the end, so I was like very surprised that it's not been looted. Okay, I'm guessing the rest of it hasn't been looted either. Ooh. Nightwolf, how are you doing? Good to see you. I'm doing good. I realized that I need more shulker boxes. So we are doing a little bit of end busting. And then if we have time, we might get round to working on a terracotta farm of sorts. Because we need one of those too. Oh, these guys might duplicate a little bit as well. Ah, that's nice. You're doing well. Awesome. Oop. Didn't mean to fold it in. Well, you're doing fine, you said. Will not presume. Okay, I think that guy is outside. Okay, where are you, dude? I'm not going to be fussy about keeping... Oh, there we go. Oh. I'm going to fall in a second. Cameron Ray, how are you doing? Good to see you. I think we're doing well today. Just looking for this dude. Oh, here you are. You went up top. There's another one over here. Okay, so far we have enough for 3 more shells, or shulkers. Okay, into the Tower of Doom we go. You have a headache? Oh, you mind yourself. don't want your headache to get any worse, but yeah, you look after yourself. What do you suppose here? Maybe I should have my chest plate ready just in case it gets too hairy. We are getting shulker boxes, or shulker shells to make into shulker boxes because I am running low. This is my single player world because we have not got the end yet in SBK. If you're kind of thinking, what? This guy's already in the end and nobody else is on SBK? No, I wouldn't do that. Okay. Oh, nice. Some more, and I really should be blocking some of these. I noticed hardcore hearts and knew it, not SBK. Oh, that's true, yes. Even though I am not really treating this world as hardcore anymore. So if I do die, do not expect me to remain dead. Okay, right, we need to find the... Oh, there's another dude up there. Here, where are my ender pearls? That's what I should be using. What? Where did that... I got hit somewhere. Infinite Coder 01, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome into the chorus. Want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax and listen and all that jazz, you're also welcome to do that too. Oh, sorry, I just realized. I was reading that as if Cameron Ray was saying those words, but Infinite Coder is you. Sorry about that. Oh, look at that. More diamonds. Oh, that was a very nice... Okay, where are the rest of these dudes? I think they've probably duplicated and ended up on the side somewhere. Yes. Okay, did I hear any others? I think we've hit most of it. Oh, where are you? Oh, it gave me something nice. Okay, great. We've got more shells. Oh, you TP'd. Oh, not far. And there you go. Whoa, double TP. Nice. Okay. 8 more shells. How are we doing for shells? We're on 15. So that is 7 more shulker boxes. Okay. And gotta get up top there. And no more diamonds. Okay, that's fine. And there'll be a dude up there. Good opportunity for me to practice some parkour skills, even though this is probably not the most difficult parkour out there. Yay! Okay, 8 more shulkers. Right, so that's this tower done, this tower, this tower. I have a tendency to work these things from bottom to top. I don't know how other people do their end city stuff, but I tend to go from bottom to top for some reason. There's usually another guy on this one. Hit me. Yeah, well, that's enough. I think if we break this block here, we should be able to get him. Did he drop something? I don't think he did. Anyone up to anything this weekend? Oh, do you know what I got round to seeing? I finally got round to seeing. Was it that's Minecraft Civilization? I think. What's the name of the dude again? Who does it? I think it was Ish. Let me double check what the name of it was. It's the Civilization games. 1,000 players. That Civilization. But yeah, Ish is the name of the guy. This is the poor versus rich scenario. I haven't watched the one that he did a few years ago, where it's just like 1,000 players build a massive civilization. I haven't played that one, but didn't watch that. I haven't watched that one yet. But it was fascinating. It was cool, and the thing I'm curious about is rich versus poor. So good. Reef Ranger, how are you doing? Yeah, it was really, really cool. It was a really cool movie that was put together. But the thing I hadn't quite realized is, having watched it, is like people were I'm pretty sure people were streaming the recording of this. People were making videos from this, I think. So I'm pretty sure anyway, like the people who were taking part were also making content while the movie was being put together, essentially. So I am so curious what other content was created on that world. And whether, it is so fascinating. I think what's kind of got me interested in it a little bit is that I know that the dish, I think, is doing great, trying to decide on dinner. What you up to? We're getting shulker boxes. We're out of shulker boxes in my single player world. So I need to basically get some more shulkers. And this is what we're doing. Excuse me. No diamonds for there. But yeah, so that's what we're up to today. But yeah, it was a very good story. And I'm curious, I'm sure, there was definitely, a little bit of, planning and stuff involved. Maybe some guidance on where they wanted the story to go, maybe. Or some suggestions. But I wonder how much of it was just, improv and, planning together, as creators, rather than being overly directed or whatever. It was such a good story. Such a good... You're going to be in an awkward position, aren't you, dude? Here, let's get down here. I think Ish has a forum open for his next video. He does. And there is a part of me that would love to apply. But I also know I am probably not in a position to do it. He's got TP now. Here we go. Better place. Because the times that the recordings happen, as far as I know, there's a making on a second channel. He didn't get involved much. I don't think he really needed to, because a lot of the people who think were doing it were creators themselves. I don't know if Viking... See, Viking is not... I'm not sure if Viking is sure about it yet. I know some people who have applied. I also know some people who can't apply. And the trickiest thing for anyone in Europe is the recording sessions are from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. If you're in Europe, like in Central European time, that's like 12 midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, It's... I don't know. I don't think it's honestly possible for me. Because I'll be back busy with work to a higher level at that stage, so I'd love to consider doing it, but it just would be... Oh, there's one down there. Yeah. And there's also making of video. He said you never got, and without commenting on the whole video. Oh, there's dudes there. Okay. Yeah. I'd like to check it out. Maybe I'll talk with the other SBKers and see who's interested. But it'd be quite tricky for me. You know, you need to die eventually. Oh, this guy's bugged. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, story-wise, fascinating. I am curious to see what other stories came up in the whole experiment, because like with 1,000 people, there's probably a whole bunch of little stories that happened quite regularly across the server. Of course, Ish's movie probably focused in on some of the main story that they were able to work on, like definitely focused in on like the leaders and how the leaders of the different kingdoms interacted and stuff. Okay, can you leave me alone, please? Thank you. But yeah, it was I'd say it was quite a something to witness, like, what, 500-600 players all clashing together in an epic battle. And so I'd be tempted to do... Yes, watch the Canadian cartel vid. This is mostly not covered in Ish's video. Ooh, okay. There seems to be so much content that could come out of that event. And the next one... See, the thing is, I look at what they did in that, the two kingdoms, the poor versus rich. And I look at what happened in that series, and I'm like, okay, well, you could approach it this way. Especially since as a Skyblocker, I'm looking at the Island 1, which was the poor island. And I'm thinking, I'm a Skyblocker. There's so many resources that we could definitely easily get. And it would work out, and like scarcity is like how the game works in Skyblock. So I'm looking at that thinking I would have been pretty decently off in that world. I suppose it's also like kind of deciding how much do you want to interact with other players, like how much you actually build with do things with other players too. So how big, how much you get involved with the bigger kingdoms and stuff, or would you just go off and make like a small little kingdom? Here, those guys are making loads of noise. Let's see if there's any diamonds in here. No, there are not. I'm gonna guess that these guys might be upstairs. Let's see. Aha! I have found you. You have teleported away again. Aha, okay, I have foiled their plans of capturing me. Okay, where is this dude? He's probably down. Oh. Now, are you on this level? Oh, that was me being stupid. Okay, hear you. whole story of like framing your man. Was it Seb or I can't remember his name exactly, but like him getting framed basically for the big debts in the server, and just like it taking quite a while for people to actually realize, hang on a second, he's actually speaking the truth. He's not trying to say it, he's actually being honest here. Where are you? Are you underneath? I think he's above. Yes, he's here. Where did you go up top? And how many shells do I have now? 20. So I've got enough for 12 shulkers. Oh, hello. Welcome, Raiders. Hi. Deli Pop, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I'll just give you a shout out there. What were you guys up to today? Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hello, my name is Nathan. I'm an Irish content creator who does an awful lot of Skyblock. I know I'm currently in the end, but this is a Skyblock world, but it's got a normal end dimension. And currently playing on my single player Skyblock world. I'm also part of Skyblock Kingdoms, which is a content creator, Skyblock SMP, with 22 creators across 11 kingdoms. But today we're on my single player because I need shulker boxes. Let's see. You adopted a dog from a blacksmith. As soon as I brought him home, he made a bolt for the door. Jeez, good job on the dog. Well done. That's some talented dog there. Is the door still working well? The random tiny clip someone found of Lux while editing was a pivotal point. Oh yes, that bit in the editing, yeah. Yes. Oh, your friends with Viking. Oh, what'd you do with Viking? Or have you created stuff with Viking or whatever? Actually, let me just take this second to actually quickly follow. Because I haven't had to do a quick follow there. Yes, there we go. Okay, followed. Everyone else, make sure that you follow Deli Pop. Deli Pop. Did I get that right? You're just adding crops to your lush cave. Ooh, very nice. Oh, you're on Clockcraft. Awesome. Oh, that's so cool. So I haven't actually ever played Bedrock, I don't think. But I do have, is Deli Pop cool. But I do have, actually I've got friends on the other big Bedrock server, Truly Bedrock. So yes, I am an enjoyer of some of that content, though I don't actually play Bedrock myself, mainly because I'm so stuck in Skyblock. Where is this dude? There is definitely one more dude left. Maybe he's inside. Did you come back in? I hear you. Oh, there you are. Great. And that brings us up to 13 new shulker boxes, I think, from this one city. Great. The Viking played last night at Clockcraft. What were you guys doing at Clockcraft last night? Yeah, I have not. See, because Viking does most of his Clockcraft streams on TikTok, or has. I don't get to watch them because I don't watch TikTok. But he has done some stuff on Twitch, I think. Can't watch it last night because he was doing his TikTok stream. I think from 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. Did the game of Connect 4 boat racing battle to the death? Oh, nice. I built a Connect 4 game in Skyblock Kingdoms. Hasn't been played much. Maybe I need to encourage people to play it. We could do a tournament or something. That'd be fun. Okay. Right, I think this city I think is done. So we were going, I think, south. Yeah, we were going south. Let's continue going south and clear out the cities going south. Pretty sure that's the direction we're going. Yep, cool. So, time to just keep flying till we find another city. Putting some kind of trade on the line for whoever wins. Connect 4 would be fun. That's a good point, actually. If we do a competition, I think maybe what we do is we do a competition. We make a little competition and see if people are interested in doing that. Actually, people would be interested, especially if I put a prize in it. Let's say 4 stacks of Shroomlights. That would definitely be a big prize. Because, yeah, Shroomlights, coveted resource that I am the only person who's able to, well, not the only kingdom that's able to grow them. A Connect 4 tournament. Yes. Oh, I've done the shulker. Okay, I must have cleared out this. I haven't cleared out the shulkers, but I've cleared out the treasure. That's what I've done in this place. So, Connect 4 tournament might be a thing. We've actually got a couple of games in the server that could be good for that. Where did you go to? Them TPing is quite frustrating. Anyway, if anyone needs to go raid and run, please do go look after yourselves. But if you feel up to sticking around, please do. Currently just hit the ads. So I'll just pop that there in case anyone's stuck in them. Okay, where are you, my dude? Oh, that's a great location. So somewhere over here, you'd have I'd have a talk. Maybe I'll have a chat with Milkman and see if we can put together a board game tournament. Since we already have, Are you Temple? Maybe it's on this side? Oh, there you are. Okay, that is... I need to punch this dude. Actually, no. If I break the block, he'll TP. Ah, that's an awful position, dude. Okay, we needed him to teleport because otherwise his drop is just going to go into the void. Yep, and I want every shell I can get. Okay, how are we doing for shells? 28. Alright, might even get... So let me see, how many shulkers should I have? It'd be great to have a stack of shulkers. That'd be great. So I'm going to aim for... That's going to be 2 stacks of shells. So we're probably going to need to go through a few of these guys. Or maybe what we do is we get a stack today. And then we can actually go work on our farm that I wanted to work on today. Yeah, that might be the way we go about it. We'll see. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do some work on the farm today. So we've got a good amount of shells already today, which will cover a good amount of people in our Temple to the Watchers. Ah, shoot. I fell through the hole. Okay. Let me through. Shulker boxes are... You can make a farm. You can actually make a farm I just haven't bothered because if I want shulker boxes, I can just come out and kill a whole bunch of shulkers. Oh, I definitely need to eat. So shulker mobs can duplicate themselves. If they get damaged, there is a chance that they will drop, that they will duplicate. So when you make a farm, you work with that mechanic. And that's how you make it fully, completely renewable. Also saves you having to go out really, really far in the world to get these dudes, but I'm a single player, so it's not really a big deal. Actually, that might have been a duplication just there. Okay, where are you? I hear you. Ah, come on. Oh, now I've got one of you dudes to deal with. Die. Thank you. Pretty sure I've already cleared out that chest. Yes, I have. This is one of the ones which I've gone to for diamonds in the past. That's what I use the end for a lot of the time. It's actually, instead of getting shulkers, I fly through the end and find all the treasure chests. And then use the treasure chests to get my diamonds in Skyblock. You take very little damage, especially if you know exactly where all the treasure chests would generate. Thank you very much. Okay. That tower is clear. It's this tower here that's not clear. Ooh. Ah, teleporting again. Right, let's see. Oh, there's a hole there. Watch out for the hole. Eat. And get down there and get rid of that dude. Oh, come on. Oh, damn. Oh, hello there. I missed it. You're picked up. You're picked up. I hear another dude nearby, so I think he's probably outside. Ooh, 7 stream streak. Congrats, Creeper John. Up to 20 boxes. I know you're somewhere here. Let's see, can I see from here? I swear there was another one on that. Maybe I got him. Okay. That tower is clear, I think. Let me check up here. Oh, we got a hydrate. Let's grab a bit of water. Thank you for the hydrate. Reef Ranger. Everyone, please make sure that you keep yourselves well hydrated, especially if you happen to be living in a place which has got quite warm weather at the moment. Even if it's not warm weather, it's good to hydrate in cold weather too. Don't think we dropped one there. Oh, I love this tune. That's actually a funny thing. This tune that I'm listening to, it's Precipice. And I didn't actually particularly like it in the beginning, but it's grown on me. Still not my favorite Minecraft music disc, but it is definitely grown on me. Okay, let's get down here. Okay, I'm gonna use bow. Any dudes open? There we go. Come on. Oh, down at the bottom. Let's get under there. No. Okay, there's another one there. Okay, and bow. Yes. Okay, I think the tower is... I got hit. Oh, I think he's outside. Oh no, there's one there. Thank you, sir. Pop that there. Okay. Any more? F3B. Use the tools that I have to check and see if I'm missing any. 45, so that's 22. I don't think there's any outside. Okay, you are here. There is one around here somewhere. Hit me. There you are. Right. And we go over there next. Oh, I'm already not floating. Thank you very much. This tower here. I think there's one guy outside. Yes, it's on this side. Stop hitting yourself. Maybe I should be asking them to hit themselves, because when they hit themselves, there's a chance that they'll duplicate. And the more dudes we get, the better. Okay, currently at full. Okay, I'm gonna move all the shells in here. Actually, why don't I just leave them out of a bundle, because we're kind of just gathering the shells. That way we can see it. Okay, that's clear. That's been cleared. That has been cleared. I think we've cleared this mostly. Yeah, I think what's just left is the entrance. Okay, and one of those dudes duplicated. Oh no. Oh, don't look at the Enderman. Did I bring water? I forgot to bring water. I knew there was something I was forgetting. That's a bug that Mojang still need to fix when the dudes will shoot out bullets, but their shell remains closed. I have a feeling he's up top. I'm going to need to renew my ender pearls in a second. Where did you go? They don't TP far away. Here, let's get more ender pearls while we're waiting. Here we go. See, that'll be 25 shulker boxes if I can get one more shell. Which actually might be enough for today. Okay, we looked at Enderman. That's not good. Okay, I'm going to save myself some trouble and just go straight up. Despawn the dude. Cool, maybe about 400. That should be plenty. Alright, I think that's actually, I think, enough shulker shells for now. I think what we're going to do, I think what I want to do is I want to go back and get started on the farm. We want to make a terracotta farm today. So 14 diamonds, and that'll turn into 24 boxes. Water ghost. Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to today? Ooh, guys, please go follow Water Ghost. They're part of the community. Chat made you sing? Good. Yeah, guys, if you don't know Water Ghost MC is a community member in Skyblock Kingdoms community. I've seen them around quite a bit. And actually UHCG as well, I think. I've seen you around there too. Yeah. But anyway, go give Water Ghost a little follow there, and I haven't had a chance to get around to one of your streams yet, Water Ghost. It's not always possible. Jace, oh, did you make Water Ghost sing? Good. Just in case that you guys don't know what I was doing today. Today we were on my single player world. We're playing Skyblock. Currently getting some shulker boxes from the end because I need shulker shells from the end because I need shulker boxes. And we are going to head back now to the overworld and do some stuff over there. Yes, we sang Let It Go and You Make Me Beautiful. Oh, cool. Torture, also awesome. Okay, so going home is just a simple matter of going over here. So like a little bit north, a little bit to the east. And that will take us home. So we got our shells. I think we got enough shulkers for today. And we are going to get started on making a tray for terracotta. Might even, if we get really lucky and get it done really quickly, I don't think we will. If we get it done really quickly, we may even get a chance to start work on an auto smelter too. Which I don't think I've actually ever made an auto smelter before. Though I do have a reasonably good concept for designing one. If needs be. So I think if we go over here. You did September as well. Wake me up when September... No, that's not the tune. It's something like that. Something like that. Okay, can I fly into the portal? Yes. Love flying into the portal. The 21st night of September. Equinox. That's how I remember that. Blue Rose Dancer, good to see you. Okay, we're just going to do this, which is the cool thing. I just shove this into my storage and it gets automatically sorted. Oh, we have spare elytra as well. Where's my elytra box? Yeah, you can see I am not... Actually, this is going to be great if I do a world tour with friends, because I have nearly... I've got plenty of elytra. So that's going to be handy. Okay, I'm just going to leave these shulker shells in here for working and things. I think we have different September songs. I'm talking about the one by Earth, Wind and Fire. I do not know it. Yeah. I think September, Wake Me Up When September Ends. I think that's Green Day, possibly. Here, let me Google. Yeah, Green Day. That's the song that's coming to my mind. But that's not just not just September. That's Wake Me Up When September Ends. Oh, I forgot to put these in the thing too. Okay. Cool thing about single player is you don't have to worry about your diamonds. You can store them with everything else. Okay, and I'm gonna put you guys in this chest here. What's this? That's Silk Touch. Why do I have... Lads. I thought I needed shulker shells. That's enough for 29 shulker boxes. Okay, great. Well, you know what? Not the end of the world to have a whole bunch of extra shulker shells. Okay, let's gather up some resources. Speaking of which, we're probably going to need a couple of shulker boxes for the next thing we're going to do. So let's make a couple of chests. And we can make some resources to do the thing. Well, to be honest, the original idea of the stream was to start my forever world, but then evolved into me singing my heart out in an igloo. That's still... Did you start the world, though? Because that counts. Let's put you in there, too. Thanks for the lurk, Nala. Okay. Tray doesn't need anything particularly fancy. It just needs full blocks underneath to work as a means of doing the thing. It doesn't need to look great, but it does need to look reasonable. So I'm going to need... How many blocks do I need again? I'm going to do a quick calculation. 729 blocks. That is about 12 stacks. You did start the world. Well, at least there's that. Which is awesome. Okay, so let me think. What block will we use that we've got tons of? Got tons of this stuff. Could use prismarine. How about this stuff? Don't have a ton of calcite. I could craft some. Maybe use basalt. Yeah, let's use basalt. Okay, that's enough. He did, then died, then deleted out of rage bait, and I started a new world. Kind of the point of a forever world is that you just go in, you take it, and you don't... You just let it be. You make it your thing for as long as you can do it. And then if you want to do something new, you go off somewhere else in the world and do something new there. Okay, so this should be enough for our platform. Reason why I got my happy gas up there is I need to place a whole bunch of pointed dripstone underneath this platform as well. So that's what that's for. Shit, might as well pop the pointed dripstone, I think, in already. Might as well bring that over. Ooh-wee! Pizza Buddha, GGGs. Someone's been saving up their channel points. Congratulations, dude. We got a new VIP, guys. Let me see. How do I do this? VIP and then username. VIP. Pizza Buddha. That should be correct there now. Okay, Pete. Question. What wood would you like your sign made out of? And would you like it a particular color of dye? Would you like your name in a particular color of dye? So you could pick your sign, wood. It could be oak if you want, or any type of wood. And then what color would you like the text? And we could also glow ink it up as well if you like. So let us know. You still got some left? That's awesome, dude. GG's. VIP. Make him sing, trust what? Well, that's awesome. I'll give you a second to think about the wood that you like. We got all the different woods here. Not limited at all. Birch and blue, and not because of Viking. I would never think of such a thing, because Viking is sky blue. Would you like a little bit of glow ink on it as well? Or are you happy enough to go with as is? I think I've got my glow ink over there. Yeah, this deserves popping straight over to the wall to add our VIP spot for Pizza Buddha. Glow is fine. Awesome. Okay, well, let's grab some glow ink. Okay, right, let's see. There's definitely spots around here that I can use. I've actually got quite a few people who are VIP. I wish I could do a sign there. That would be awesome if I could do two sides. So let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop you here, I think. Yes. Glow, and we'll glow it up as well. And actually, I've been dating it as well, so I might as well date it. If I know the date that someone's got VIP, I can do this too. 08 and 25. You're very welcome. Well deserved. Can we get some hype in chat for our new VIP on the channel? A little bit of hype in chat for that, because that deserves a little bit of hype. That's a lot of hours watching my channel and saving up those channel points. So like it is a thing. It is a thing. It takes time to do to get that. And it's appreciated that you've been hanging out on my channel to pick that up. Okay, right, let's get back to business now. Yay! Now there's a 7-stream streak. Yay! I'll be doing those things at the end of stream, I think, today. So I'll be making sure that I do those at the end of stream. Okay, let's pop these in here. And I'll put the calcite. Where's calcite go? Calcite goes in here. Dudes. I'm a serial lurker myself. I will have like streams just on in the background. Lurking is massively appreciated. Absolutely. Twitch is I am a big believer in lurkers on Twitch. I don't know whether the views never necessarily show up all the time, but I believe that they are a big part of how Twitch works, personally. So whether people are active in chat or just casually lurking, that is fine by me. Okay, we need to keep the water in the build. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab... I'm going to grab some staircases for the edge. So should be about... I'd say about 2 stacks of staircases. And I think... I actually am not 100% sure anymore. I know that there were times when Twitch would discount a view of a lurker. As like that used to be a thing. But I haven't really been paying attention whether it does. So the only thing I can think of that maybe makes a difference, like I think the thing that makes a difference is if you've got the page completely muted, that might impact your view. But if you've got it in the background and you're just listening, that's fine. That if you've got the volume on, it'll definitely be picked up. But I don't really. My attitude is like, look, if it's a thing, then yeah. It won't impact partner provided you actually have the viewers count. So if the viewers count is high enough, then it doesn't actually make a difference. You think King Alfie has it like that? Could be. Let me see. So we got that. What wood do I have a lot of? I might just grab... Yeah, we can use some birch for the stairs around the edge. And I need to grab some water. Like Alfie watches with sound on and lurks, and maybe sometimes chats. Yeah, he does have a tendency. Yep, and like I do that too. I will have like sound on and just casually chat occasionally in streams. Okay, so grab some water, and then it's a case of building the platform out, and we'll bring our ghast over later when we're actually putting down the pointed dripstone. What SBK episode are you at right now? As in, like, what's my next episode number? My next episode number will be number 10, actually, which is a good indicator to how long the server has been up. 10 weeks, because I produced an episode once a week. Okay, water is gainable over there. I am a bit, though Abbott did make a point this season that he was going to be like I think a couple of weeks ago he decided he wanted to go to fortnightly, so once every 2 weeks instead of every week. Actually, I'm going to be coming back over for you guys. I might as well bring you guys over now, because let's make a harness. We should be able to make a harness with some resources in one of these chests here. I have 1 piece of leather. Yeah, and also we have to remember that Avid is also on a second, he's on another server as well. He's on Misadventures, and Misadventures, another content creator server, that is also quite busy. I don't remember how much wool I need for this, so I'm just going to grab all that. So yeah, so he is on Misadventures too. So he's running 2 series, and up to the point of Misadventures, he was oh, I think it's only 1 wool I need, and then it's glass is the other bit. Like at the point with Misadventures, he was quite busy with that too. And before that, he was doing Avid Adventures. That needs to be black. Let's see. Do we actually have... I don't have black wool. My first dude is going to have a black harness, but I'm curious. The other guys might have different colored harnesses in the future, because we've got a whole bunch of them. We might as well color coordinate them and get them all doing. Actually, string goes in here, doesn't it? Marta, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. What am I doing right now? I am gathering some resources to build a giant platform that we're going to use for making mud and terracotta. Well, mud and clay that can then get cooked into terracotta, which I'm going to be using in a giant build. So this here is... Oh, let me just do this. This here is my Skyblock world, my single-player Skyblock world. I also play on a Skyblock server, a Skyblock creator server. But yeah, I need a lot of terracotta for this build over here. So we're going to build a giant tray over there to help us get a lot more terracotta. And yeah, okay, I need leads. I think I have some in here. And I'm going to need a fence post. Fence post. Might as well have a couple of spare just in case. Speaking of SBK, I need to endorse some more, so gotta go. Hope stream goes well. Thank you very much for popping by, Water Ghost. I appreciate it. And again for the raid as well. Thank you. And go have a good time. Spreading the good word about SBK. I should sleep. Just in case we're at a place where phantoms may spawn. Just grab some water. Oh, sorry. I should just remembered I should get rid of this leather. Okay. I think we've got everything we need. I'm gonna see if I can leash one of these dudes and fly with them. Whoops. Okay. Right, let's pop this. Now, dude, where is your lead? Okay, some of these dudes have lost their leads. Well, that's fun. Well, at least they're not going to fly into the void. Okay, well... Okay, right. Well, this dude is now safe. Let's see if I can bring him over here. I should have a snowball on me as well. I don't have a snowball in my... I should put a snowball into the box. Into the bag. Right, let's stand here. Grab you. Pop you back on there. Snowballs. That's Silk Touch. Can I just get snowballs by breaking? No. I need my other shovel. Where's my other shovel? Bum, bum, bum. Cool. Right. Snowball there. Spare snowballs there. Hello, Fuzzy. Good to see you. Right. Now, question. If I fly off, will you just keep behind me and hopefully... I have a spare lead, so if he disconnects... I'm just conscious that if I fly too fast, he may disconnect. I'm not quite sure about these new dudes. Marta, who, thanks so much for the lurk. Yep, as soon as I rocket, he disconnects. Okay, well, let's see if I can just... I'll land on him and fly him up. Okay, up we go. Pyrotechnic, good to see you. Things are going well. We are heading over to the ice tray where I plan to build a mud farm underneath. Well, actually a clay farm underneath. But yeah, I think this will be just making bigger amounts of mud at the same time. Putting out more dirt to turn into mud will just increase the speed of production. Oh, I probably should put down some lighting here as well, which means I should put the light under the snow. I think I can do that. I'll have to go back and get some lights. So for now, let's get our fence post, and we're going to leave our happy ghast here. Now that we've managed to get him over. You can shear. You can definitely shear happy ghasts off their saddles if you wish. And that has been added into the game. Okay, and you are going to do that there. Right, so snowball away. Oh, JDudes12345 thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the chorus on Twitch. If you want to let us know how your day's going, please do. If you want to just sit back and relax and watch what we're doing, that's also fine as well. Okay, I said I needed light sources. So let's pop back and grab some light blocks from our storage. And then we get started on building this giant platform. Yeah, actually, it's got plenty of time. We probably will get this built in today's stream. Lighting, lighting, lighting. What do we have for lighting? Let's use these dudes. These are good. These are good blocks to use. Probably doesn't require lighting per se, but it does help a bit. So what we're going to do is going to use our happy gas to get started in the building, and then once we've got a little platform going, we should be able to just quickly whip it up. So one of the reasons why I'm building this is that while I'm working on the mud and stuff down below, I can also have the ice working as well. So if I want to do nice and ice tray stuff, I can do that also. Okay, up you come. Let's get you out into the middle so I can retrieve the lead as well. Right. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually put down the boxes. I think I can place the boxes down on the side from the happy ghast. Oh, that's a point. I don't see. The thing is, the chunk loading, doesn't chunk loading only load? How many chunks does a chunk loader load? Does it just load the single chunk, or does it load multiple chunks? Because if I have to do that, that's going to be a lot of ender pearls to lay down. Okay, let's go to the corner. So let me see. So it would be 2 layers to actually walk on. I need to make sure that there's spots for lighting. So lighting on top. 2 layers to walk on. Next layer would be the dirt. Then our block. And then we have the dripstone. So this is the layer that we're going to actually build on today. And to make it easier to get down to, I'm just going to do that. And then we're going to leave our happy ghast over here. Single and passive redstone, 1 chunk around, as far as I know. So it would require a lot of pearls. Because this area would be, let me see, F3G. Wrong button. F3G. See, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 36. That's 36 chunk loaders. Honestly, I think most of the time I'm doing this with this farm, because it's so big, by the time I get over here and modify this area, going back to the beginning, there should almost guaranteed to be clay in this corner. So I think kind of the point of this farm is that it's so big that as you're filling it out with dirt and turning it into mud, that by the time this side is full, you come back over here and it should all have been converted into clay on this side, and it's just like you're going back and forth. So I don't think it actually really needs chunk loading. Okay, so you are going to stay here. And I gotta pick up these boxes. Actually, I really only need this. You just had some overly salty popcorn. Too salty for the both of you. Oh, well. And I should have blocks that I can pet her back up with. Okay, cool. So let's break this down. Fantastic. Okay, right. Time to do the thing. And just basically build out the thing. You load 4 chunks on your own. Maybe just make the outside sections. Like, the thing is, if I'm here, I'm going to be loading it all anyway. So if I'm in the vicinity of making muds, it's going to... I'm going to be loading it anyway, so... Also, I realized I am still kind of thinking of myself as Skyblock Kingdoms a little bit, because I forgot that I could just fly back up to the platform above. I have a lighter in this world. It's an amazing thing. Put some maple syrup on some and help, but I don't want to have a heart attack with over salty. Yeah, the maple syrup isn't necessarily going to stop you from having the salty taste. It'll stop the taste, but it's not going to actually reduce the salt content. So, yeah. That is the way. Okay, remember to shift. And I also need to remember to put down lighting in places too. Oh, too far. Okay. How much lighting does this actually need? I think it's like every 15 blocks or so. Currently, we're not really in a position where mobs are going to spawn out here, but definitely want to make sure that I spawn-proof this up as I go. Don't take too many chances. So about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be what? This block here. Okay, break that one. Itchy nose. Okay, let's keep going. I'm a vagal nerve affected. I'm probably low blood pressure from that, as I fainted in medicals just so. Yes, I should be okay technically, but it was too much for my taste buds. The taste buds are the clue, really, as to whether to enjoy it or not. Oh, popcorn. Nah, I don't really feel like popcorn right now. She probably could do with an ice cream. It's a bit warm today. Okay, and you go there. Okay. Right. I think... if we say do a light source every 16 blocks. Every 16 should be good. Or maybe 18, because it is 81. Yeah, let's try 80. Let's try 18. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Want to see what pigeons make of the snack. As in, like, giving the pigeons some popcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That actually works out perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I think what we'll do is, to save a bit of time, is I'm going to do the light levels first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Should be in line with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Counting with Anathra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Might as well make it interesting and count in multiple languages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have forgotten what the French is. Yeah, that seems to work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I miscounted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And for funsies, we're going to go next this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It'd be fun guiding under this and putting down a whole bunch of dripstone. Oh, I don't even need to count the next one because I had exactly 18 blocks in my hotbar ready to go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that brings me over here. Lovely shadows. French, 18 is 18. Last is 16. So it's what? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 13. No, 13? 13? cans. I can't remember those ones. Yeah, it's but is 17, 18, 19. 17, 18, 19. French. They're the only ones that they're the ones that come out with 80, 19 or 99. So that's what 420s and 19. Very, very fascinating. 420s. Though, come to think of it, the Irish Gaelic, sometimes you probably say Cheir score sometimes. Because you can do Cheir score. So score is another way of saying 20. So you can say Cheir score or Gá score. But we also have option of saying ochto. So you can say 80 as well. Well, don't try Danish or German. German's easy. German is just as 89 or 99. Yeah, it's just back to front. It's easy. But like I've got a language which is in multiple counting systems. We got counting, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's just counting. Then you got counting of things. Rudawang, Horud, 3 rods, Keruds, Huigruds, Sheruds, and that's for counting things. And then counting people is a third system for counting. So Dinner, Birth, True, Chahar, Cougar, Shesher, Shokta, Oxer, Nina, Dehner. So you've actually got different. I've got my second language is filled with complex counting systems as well. Not the most complex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which are all in math class. Actually, the thing is, when we're in math class, when I did maths in school, because I went to school through the Gaelic language, majority of the math was just using basic numbers. We weren't actually actively counting things or people in math. So we just used the main number system. I am running out of basalt. I thought I had all my basalt with me. Okay, well that's okay. We can get some more. It beds my Spanish mind. That's true, I suppose. It depends on how you learned how to count in your native tongue. Excuse me. Oh, I should sleep. The places that have not yet been lit up. I have language knowledge at a few, but only school level, really. Well, counting is quite often a thing that is done at school level in languages. So it is quite a useful thing. Okay, I think I am... I need to check. Did I leave a whole bunch of basalt up in this chest, or did I just miscalculate how much basalt I was going to need? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. I'm going to need a lot more basalt, which means I'm probably going to need a lot more dripstone as well. That's okay. Let's go grab all the resources we can get. You do have French GCSE. French GCSE is good enough for counting. Generally. I did French at a similar level in secondary school. Okay. Nice thing is that even if these guys get off their leads, they will just wander around the place rather than going miles and miles and miles away. Okay, let's just grab all the basalt we can carry and put it into this shulker box. And same with all the dripstone. So if this is not enough, we will probably have to farm up some more. Fortunately, I do have a dripstone farm here, so it's slowly doing the thing. But yeah, I must have did. I'm pretty sure I did that right. I'm pretty sure this entire tray here makes a full shulker, a full. Maybe I don't know how much blue. Blue ice is 9. Yeah, no, it is. I did count it right. It's 81 by 81, or maybe it. I don't know. It's not the end of the world. We're not going to run out of basalt. We've got plenty of it. Dripstone here and basalt here. Okay, right, let's go down to this one here. Whoops. Just double check. That's not too dark. Nope, it is not. It's just dark. Dark is okay. Provided it doesn't get too dark. Here come the ads, doopy-doo-doo. Just put a quick exclamation point ad there. Oh, I missed this. Oh, must have missed. Counted here somewhere. Oh, that's annoying. So some are correct, some are incorrect. Okay, we will check these all out. Because it'd be rather annoying if they didn't line up. That did not line up. That one did. Could you accidentally be counting the perimeter? Potentially, I could. It's not the end of the world if I did that. There's a basalt farm that I think has got a huge amount of basalt in it. So we should be good for blocks, I think. And if not, we can always just make some more. 81 by 81. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Blue Rose Dancer, it is currently 10:30 p.m. We are in... Well, technically we're in IST because Ireland is in Irish Standard Time at the moment, but it's the same time zone as BST. I can leave that there, that's fine. So yeah, same time zone as BST, but technically the Irish are in IST because that's what it's known as. And yes, I did say Irish Standard Time, even though BST is British Summer Time. That's a little bit of geeky knowledge that I know about time zones. Um, 7 hours later than me, than you. Ah, okay. So that would put you, I think, in. Pretty sure that would put you in mountain time. Yep, my nerdiness is showing. You're welcome. Okay, I think we got the grid going correctly now. Fantastic. Okay, so it's just now a matter of filling in all these blocks. And it'll probably turn out that I'll need to fix the... add an extra light source in as well. So let's just fill in all this corner and we'll get an idea of if we actually need to put more light sources in or not. Let me think. Mountain time. I'm pretty sure mountain time only covers the US, Canada, and I want to say maybe a little bit of Mexico. I don't think it really... there might be... oh, does it do Easter Islands? It might do a little bit of some of the Pacific Islands that are really far east. But yeah, just brain is just like curious right now. Sir Vanaco, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the course. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. You're from Gaeilge, from Galway. Sir Vanaco, how is Galway treating you? Is the weather as awful as it is here, or is it for some reason doing better than Dublin? What's the story with me? The story with me today is we are building a platform which I'm going to be used for making mud and then drying into clay. Then I can fire it into terracotta. So yeah, I'm playing on a single player Skyblock world, but a lot of the time I also play on a multiplayer Skyblock world called Skyblock Kingdoms. But today I'm taking a wee break to play at my single player world. Where is Galway? Galway is in the west of Ireland and Dublin is in the east coast of Ireland. So yeah, so if you just think of the island and you think west coast, that's Galway, and east coast, that's Dublin. Not the entire west coast, but like the city is based on the west coast. You only know Galway for the Ed Sheeran song? Did he write a specific... he did write a song which had Galway in it, because when I think Galway song, immediately I think Galway Girl. And that's older than Ed Sheeran. I'm pretty sure. Or am I misremembering? Okay, light levels. Yes, I definitely am going to have to put a block in the middle. Okay. This is the middle. Yeah, we're going to do the middle blocks each time. Galway Girl. Or am I misremembering? Maybe it is Ed Sheeran who wrote that song. Yeah, it is Ed Sheeran. Brain is being an idiot. Sorry about that. Sometimes it does that. Oh. Yeah, we've been doing good. The weather's been grand here, to be honest. We've been lucky with these last couple of weeks. Yeah, the weather's been pretty decent here as well. I think we've had rain today. You're an orchestral composer? Okay, that's pretty cool. So I did... yeah, I don't think this docs me. I did BMOS Ed in Trinity. Just in case you might have heard of that degree. But yeah, I did. That was years ago. But yeah, so I did that. I majored in voice. So I was a singer, classical singer, trained as a countertenor actually, but I play church organ as well, and also I can play classical flute, not particularly well, but I did get my grades. So yeah, here comes the sing mode, where I have to speak in singing for a few days, for another. I've forgotten how long I changed this to. I think it's for 2 minutes. Yes, 2 minutes of just singing. You know, that's just the way it goes. Do you play what instruments do you play, out of curiosity?
I wish I was still on my holiday. Could have gone round Cornwall for the week.
Cornwall would have been lovely. It's just giving that a chance to come out. Fun fact, that is me singing that little song that you heard just there. Piano, violin, and guitar. Fantastic instruments for a composer. Because it gives you pretty much most of the skills and covers most of the things that you need to compose with. Oh, this feels so silly. Sing mode is still going. Why does it still say now? Now it is over. Okay, 2 minutes are up. Okay, thank you very much for the sing mode, Dr. Brian Shrimp. Cornwall. I don't think I've actually ever been to Cornwall. Just never really thought about it, as that I just realized. I have been to the West Country, so I've been to Devon. And so I have been down there. What server are you playing? I'd love to join. Never tried my hand at Skyblock. So this actually isn't a server. This is my single player world. So yeah, this is my single player world. But I am also part of a creator server, so it's for just the creators who are involved in that server. But what I would recommend doing, I'm not going to go into too many details, guys, but if you !SBK, right, !SBK, you'll find a link tree that will give you access to our community Discord. And I should write that, SBK. Thanks, VexVaxVox. So that is a wonderful community I'm involved in. Oh, everyone's doing it. And that is the community, that is the creator server that I play on and make videos on. There's a lovely community over there. And there's a lot of great content coming out of the channels that make stuff there. Can I say this? Okay. So, it's not happening yet. But just something may happen in the future. Something may happen in the future. That could be interesting. But there's also Skyblock Infinite, the data pack itself, and I know that there's people on the Skyblock Infinite Discord server that occasionally look to set up multiplayer worlds of Skyblock. But yeah, I think I'm gonna run ahead of Basalt. And is this open for everyone to play or only for select creators? Skyblock Kingdoms is only for the creators. It's an invite-only SMP, but there may be something coming up in the future. There may be something coming up in the future. That's all I can say. At least for... yeah. But, yeah. That's all I'm going to say. Have to wait out on that. Yeah, it's unfortunately not around the corner. because these things take time, but who knows? Who knows? It might happen. Also, don't want to make any promises because it might not happen. But there's a lovely community over there, and I think some people do play Skyblock together occasionally, but like, it's a Skyblock as a multiplayer is, you have to kind of keep an eye out because not many people run servers, I think. Or not many people necessarily run good vanilla servers. How many squares have we finished in now? I think we're doing okay. But yeah, you're welcome to hang out here and watch me play, I suppose. But there's the Skyblock Infinite data pack is available, and that can be used for creating your own worlds, or if you have other people that you want to play with, you could easily set it up on a server yourself, or check and see if other people are already using it on a server and play with them. If I had the bandwidth, I would run a server myself, but I don't. Just don't have the bandwidth to run a server, a community server myself right now. It's just not necessarily viable for me. Okay, I could still probably figure out where to place this using this. There we go. I used to be part of a bunch of SMPs, but I work a remote job on crazy hours, so I'm never on when my mates are. Oh, I get it. I get it. It's as a musician, my hours are strange and often not great for hanging out with friends and stuff like that, because like a lot of my friends will work normal hours and they'll have the evenings free, and then I'll be off rehearsing for the choirs and music societies or whatever I'm working with in the evening time. So it's exactly, it's the joys of being a musician, guys, is that we end up entertaining people when people have their time off, but then when we've got our freer time, everyone else is working. So yeah, it is the joys of that. I do have my light right there. We do. I was wondering why I wasn't engaging there for a second. I love watching Minecraft streamers play all sorts of Minecraft types. Yeah, it's awesome. Such a cool thing to be able to do. But yeah, that is the joys of it. Okay, let's see if I can get, if I have basalt in this chest up here. I think I do. I do. Fabuloso. Okay, let's just fill this up. You watch Fortnite players as well sometimes? 2 Fortnite players? Don't think I ever really... I did actually watch a little bit of Fortnite during COVID, I think. But the only reason why I watched it was because I was watching friends who stream it. Never really gotten into playing Fortnite myself. How's the job market treating you? I had to move out of Dublin to Galway because the rent was... Oh, God. Oh, so you were in Dublin. My condolences. Jeez, no, the accommodation definitely is not improving. Swords counts. Swords counts. I won't say where I am in Dublin since nope, not saying that. But even if you recognize my accent and you're able to kind of like place me, please don't. This is lateness. But yeah, the whole the mark. I am sorted actually generally job wise, thankfully. Because I have got... Thank you very much. But we also know that the fun thing about this country is that people can recognize local areas pretty easily. But yeah, job market for me, I am doing fine this year. Like, I've got plenty to keep me going for another year, and probably pretty much guaranteed that if I want to renew those contracts, I can renew them next year. So yeah, I'm quite fortunate with the music work that I have. Yeah. So yeah, some of the stuff is, yeah, it's doing fine. Like, I think the only reason why I would, I'm kind of, because like from Dublin, I've got like the advantage in that like I have the supports here. So, that makes it easier. So it's not easy for everyone, especially like if you're not from Dublin, it could be a lot harder. Because like prices in Dublin are not cheap. Though the other cities aren't really a huge amount better either. They're better, but they're not a huge amount better. I do look at Daft occasionally and just like think, oh, it's awful. For those who don't know, daft.ie is one of the property websites in Ireland. And you just kind of look at it and you think, oh god, depressing. That's it. My voice is soft to listen to. Thank you. Well, true. I tend to speak fairly quietly, I think. Galway is attractive because you're competing with smaller sample size for basically the same opportunity. Therefore, crazy years of experience aren't required to get good paying jobs. That's good to hear. It's like, I'm glad to hear that the Galway market is doing reasonably well. And Galway is a nice city to live in as well. I haven't lived there, but I know Galway is a nice city. Been over there. Been over to Galway a few times at this stage. Let's see. I'm gonna use the. Oh, not that button. Clear you. Light level. There we go. That's grand. Waking up to the ocean as your doorstep is a big plus. You can technically do that in Dublin as well. Well, no, you can't get the ocean. You get the sea. There's a slight disadvantage of that ocean on your doorstep is then you've also to deal with the you guys get the crazy winds more than we do. And the stronger rains. Dublin's more a port, very industrial in a sense. Yeah. If you can get there's some places which you can get some very nice spots on the sea. Of course, they tend to be the more expensive parts of the town as well, because you're talking like out by Malahide and what's the name of it? Not Portobello. The region out beside Malahide, or you're heading out towards Balliny, and nobody can afford Dalkey, but like there are some really nice spots in the sea too. True. No one has got, well, no, I can't say nobody's got the livers to give up to that for those prices, but yeah, this is why I find it fascinating. We've got this whole thing about like, oh, north side, south side in Dublin, but it's not really north side, south side. It's really east west, because like if you look at the east of Dublin, it's all along the coast. You're looking at places like Sandymount, looking at places like Dalkey, you're looking at places Malahide and Clontarf, and that's where you're like, huh, house prices are higher on that side. So you've got really good value. Like there's a lot of high, like very well-to-do areas in that area of the city, Whereas if you look out east, that's where like the west of Dublin, that's where you might have cheaper opportunities. Okay, and that's... Oh, I'm running out of the basalt again. Jay dudes, thanks for the hydrate. Hope that lasts me to the end of the stream. Might need to go get some more water. Again. Fine. I managed to squeeze a little bit more water out. Yeah, I probably will have to go get some water before the end of the stream. Oh, I can't wait to do the water bit of this. When you put down the water, it is so satisfying because it just fills up the entire tray in one go, and it's so nice. Yeah, let's do a world tour. Let me just finish this section here, and I can do a world tour, actually. That'll be great. And if there's anything I miss, I actually have a world tour of this world on my YouTube channel, which can be checked out too. When did I start this world? I started this world... it would have been... So, it started before Skyblock Infinite was released, which was... So, let me see. SBK started in 2024. I think Skyblock Infinite was released in 2023. About... Was it summertime? So, I think I started in sometime around early 2023. That's what I want to say I did it. Oh yeah, absolutely. I can... That's a very good question. There's the legit way, and then there's the slightly cheeky way of getting netherite in this data pack. So obviously... Getting it in the original world, the only way you could get it was actually through modification of the world data pack. So, okay, let me see. I'm kind of curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've got 10 more of these to do. Let's do a world tour. And the best place to start is from my starter island. So, as I said... this was before Skyblock Infinite, so this was an old world map that I downloaded from Dr. Trog's Planet Minecraft link, and this here is the starter island. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure I obsidianified lava here at some point. But yeah, I recreated this little island. I didn't have this. I actually took this down for a bit. But yeah, no, I recreated this little island so that we've got the starter island in place. And this, if we just take a little fly up here, using FreeCam, you can see the bunch of the original islands that spawn in a grid around the world. So over there is acacia. That's a jungle. There's dark oak. Down that end was the mangrove. There's birch, spruce, and then I think I've taken down the snowy island. So there was a snowy island over there. No, that wasn't snowy. That was the desert island. So yeah, so the islands all generate in a grid around the world. One of the things I did early on in this world is I created this little platform here. So this is like my starter base, so to speak. I didn't make a house. I made a platform. Didn't really need to cover my head or anything like that. So yeah, this is where I laid down my head and started this world. What's even on this axe? I'm not sure why I have this axe here. Is there anything on it? No, it's just an iron axe. Okay, cool. Did I put the discs in here at some point? I've got my music disc collection up here. That's where it is, yep. I got a clock up there. This book was the Book of Stream Awesomeness. So this is what I used before I created my Temple to the Watchers, which we'll get to later. So, I think next thing I should probably address is this giant pyramid here. So this pyramid is my storage system. You'll also notice that there's these glyphs on a lot of my builds. So these glyphs come from a book series that I really, really love reading. It's called The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. And each glyph represents one of the magic. He's got knights in 10 different orders of knights in that book series. And each of them have kind of are associated with a noble calling. And this one is the bondsmiths. So they're kind of like the leaders. It's called the Way of Kings. That's the first book. So I got the Way of Kings, Words of Radiance, Oathbringer, Rhythm of War, and Wind and Truth. Those are the 5 main books in the series. So it's the Stormlight Archive is the name of the thing. So anyway, so that's what this is here. This here is my storage system. This is the design produced by Mazuma Games. I'm pretty sure this probably showed up in a Hermitcraft series. I'm pretty sure Exuma Void used that at one point. But yeah, this is a very, very useful storage system. I just basically empty my inventory into this chest, or I can just put my sugar boxes in here, and it will empty all the items into these chests around here. I do use Lightmatica to help with some builds. Like for example, the logo there, I use Lightmatica to help me get that in place. But I didn't actually use Lightmatica for the pyramid itself. This is a fun little feature. Wind charges. So, speaking of earlier builds, this here is my villager breeder. I set this up pretty early on. So we've got our 2 farmer villagers there. We have our villagers that are ready to be used and getting them doing things here. Over here we have Sean. And this is Tom, who died first. He died I had thorns on my armor. Don't wear thorns in your armor, lads. It's not good. So yeah, Sean here is our zombificator. He zombifies all our villagers. And then all these dudes here are our villagers. We've got librarians. Down there we've got our masons. And yeah, these guys are all really, really cheap because I got them done before the update that changed levels of how much you can get from zombie doctoring a villager. And I mentioned it earlier. Fun fact: I used a lot of Irish in this world. So like you'll notice that sometimes I write things in Irish. Because why not? There's a bunch of temporary farms around the place. Over here we have a stone farm that can also be a cobble farm. So I just break these and I get blocks there. Over here we have basalt farm. Again, it's just all manual. So it will send the blocks down into this chest over here. This is my temporary mud farm that's going to be replaced by the giant one over there. Dripstone farm, also temporary. I need to find a place for that in the future. I need to get rid of this moss farm as well in the future and make a better one. But yes, this is a moss farm. The Zeppelin in the back is sick. So this is something that I actually brought over from Skyblock Kingdoms Season 1. So we're into our second season of Skyblock Kingdoms. And this here is... I was partnered with Acorn Bandit. And I built an iron farm And then Acorn Bandit turned it into this. So it looked pretty good. And then Acorn made it look a lot better. So yeah, this is an iron farm. You can currently see it in action. And all the items gets crafted into blocks here. So that is our little iron farm there. And it looks pretty awesome. Okay, what else do we have around here? Let me fly this way. How do the ingots get crafted through the hoppers? Yes, actually, let me do. I can do a quick show how it works. Let's do free cam. So hoppers go into this. So there is an item sorter here that sorts out the poppies and composts them and sends them into one shulker box. And then all the iron ingots get sent into this crafter down here. And then the crafter crafts them and sends them into the shulker box there. So that's how we get all those blocks there. Down here, I set up a little geode there, and then this, I don't think it's turned on at the moment, but let's turn it on. This here is a spider farm. So we got another one of those glyphs. And if I go back here, we should be able to see it in action. Provided I hit the switch correctly. Yes, so see there, the spiders spawn on those platforms and then get pushed off, and then there is some campfires underneath, which will kill the spiders, and I just pick up the drops with hoppers. So this is a fun little design because it's let me just show it to you. So it's a fun little design. So the idea is that you have these platforms which are 1.5 blocks tall, so only spiders can spawn there, and then they get pushed off by water. It also doubles as a glowing squid farm, because the glowing squid love to come in here too. So yeah, they do that too as well. Might be cool to make bridges like Rainbow Road between the builds. I do need to do overworld bridges at some point, so someday that might be a thing. Over here we have a squid farm. I mentioned this earlier in the stream. We talked about drowned and copper. So this here is actually a drowned farm. So this, first of all, this is the squid farm. It's actually completely full. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's completely full of ink. And yeah, so that is a squid farm. But over here is a drowned farm. If we wait a minute, we should get some drowned falling in here. I have a shulker over here. That means I'm meant to be doing some more work over here. I'm probably going to put a portal over here to link it up to my system in the nether. So see, loads and loads of tridents, loads of fishing rods, some nautilus shells, and I think I've used up all the copper. But if we wait a minute, drowned will fall here, but it's not really fast enough for copper. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. So like, using looting right now. Let's see how much copper we got out of that. One copper ingot. That was about 4 drowned. And I've got looting 3 on this sword. Any more? No. So you really don't get enough copper from drowned. It's not great. So yeah, that's why I probably will, if I need copper, I'll go demolish a trial chamber, because trial structures generate in this world. Okay. Next build I think we can do is, I'll pop by the witch farm, which is popping up in the distance there. I haven't actually made it look pretty. I've just got a build there that produces the witch drops and stuff. So it's just a basic witch farm, which I can come out and get a lot of redstone from and other resources. So yep, witch farm. And here we'll go through into the nether. Right, so this is my highway system. I'll do a quick look with the map from above. So you can see here. Ooh, look at all those fortresses. So the Nether is just like the overworld. There's no, it's all void and terrain. So this is my little, this is my route of road system. This is my road system in the Nether. So if we just go along here, we will be walking by the gold farm, which is over there. I thought for a second it wasn't working. And all these bridges lead out to different places. So some of these lead out to just like, so this one leads out to the Crimson Island. So there's a little island with the crimson wood in it that you can come find. So that's there. So it's the Crimson Wood Island. And we can just like fly, or we can run around this place. So we've got a gold farm here. Up here, just going to fly over here quickly. This is a wither farm. So this gets me wither skeletons. And the way this works here is I stand on this red block and wither skeletons will drop out of the portal here. And they come from this farm here. So the guys will spawn here, go through the portal and go up top. When they update Minecraft with a new tree, how'd you get them there? Good question. So I actually had that with the Pale Garden. So with the Pale Garden, the way Trog's data pack works is if an island has yet to be generated, the first time you find a biome in the world, it will generate that island in that biome. So now, if they decide to add a new tree that's not associated with a new biome, then Trog will probably have to think of a new way to add it into the world. But there's options, and like Trog works through these things when the updates happen. We have to, and actually I help out a little bit with some suggestions as well. This is the noisy farm. It's our gas farm. Look at how many of these we get out of this. But don't wandering traders sell trap? Yes, we could do wandering traders as well. I don't know if there's new trees coming. There's always talk about potentially new things. I don't... Look, the thing is, we're not in the know about what's going from... We don't know what Mojang is planning, other than what you guys know as well. So everyone knows about the upcoming copper golems, but we don't know anything more than anyone else. Yeah, I actually can get wandering traders in this world as well. So this over here that's our gold farm, which brings the gold down here, and I craft that up. And then I've got a pickle and bartering farm over here as well. So I can pop the gold into this thing and it gets gold to these dudes. And then all of that gets picked up by a minecart underneath and then sent over here into a sorting system where I can collect all those resources. So yeah, this is picking and bartering. We've got a lovely hive back here. This is our honey farm, which can work over and over and over again because the bees are in the nether and they don't sleep. So yeah, we've got our honey farm here and honeycomb upstairs. And let's see. Let's continue out this way. We have a few more farms. A few more builds. Most of my builds are farms and try to make them look good as well. So this here is a skulk farm / guardian farm. So over here we get the guardian drops. And if I go upstairs, so guardians will fall here, and I can also get skulk as well. So by breaking those blocks, and it will make a super fast stone farm. This I actually use Lightmatica for. That's a lot of skulk. I use Lightmatica to help me build this. So I copied this design of Skulk Farm from Azumavoid, his Season 9 guardian slash skulk farm. So I didn't do this. I made the guardian farm myself. It's actually not particularly efficient, but it works. And then the skulk farm design, I used Azuma's design. I have gone in behind the thing. Okay, and let's pop out here. We can have a good look of how this looks. So I completely... This in Skyblock... Actually, I think there might be... Let me just show you what an ocean monument looks like in Skyblock first. When you come across it. So in Skyblock Infinite, an ocean monument will look like this. You need to, if you want to get rid of the water, you need to drain it. So I drained it. It looked really cool in a time lapse. But yeah, so we drained this ocean monument, and then we made this weird looking tower to get our dudes in there. So yeah, that is the ocean monument. And if we go out this way, we'll have like one of my favorite little builds. In the overworld, this one is reasonably okay. It's not my favorite. But this is just a froglight farm. Pretty much always full. It also does magma cream as well. But if we go through the portal, we go to like one of my favorite little spots that I've built. So this is the frog sanctuary area, where we have frogs in all these little containers here. And it's also a tri-point biome area, because this over here is a temperate biome, this here is a cold biome, and this over here is a warm biome. So the three biomes right beside each other, allowing me to get the frogs from each area. And also we've got little portals set up in here, so I can light the portals and bring the frogs straight through the portal if I need to. So it is lovely. Peppermint tea last drink tonight. I hope it's very nice, fuzzy. So yeah, so this here. Also, you get an idea of like what's... So structures do generate in this data pack. As you can see, ancient city over there, jungle temple there, trial chamber there, outpost over there. So you can see all these structures also generate in Skyblock in this version. A frog sanctuary, yep. Also a breeding ground for them. I do want to come back to this project again in the future and maybe expand these little buildings, these little creations a little bit more. And also it's a great spot for getting parrots because it's a jungle biome here too. You could get ocelots as well. Now, was there anything else I needed to show before I go to the Temple to the Watchers? I think those are the main builds. Let's just pop by the flower biome as well. That's another project that I want to do work on too. Extremely functioning and looks awesome too. Thank you. That's my that's kind of like how I have to play. I want to play this thing. Like I want to make functional builds because you need them in Skyblock, but I also want to make them look good too, which gives me more time to do things in this world. Like it's like then you're doing more things. So this is, I needed cornflowers for dye, and what I want to do here is make a whole bunch of these islands, and each island will be for each flower type in this flower biome. So we've found a lot of the areas where the different flowers generate in this world. But I need to, in the future, build more of these little islands so that every flower gets its own individual flower farm. So if I need a whole bunch of blue ones, I can get blue ones. If I need a whole bunch of pink ones, I can get pink ones. And it's just like a nice... That just fills up my time in this world. So I've got endless projects to do in this world. Just not as much time to actually do them because I'm also doing also on an SMP, and a very active SMP at that. I remember seeing this in the SBK Season 1 episode and was curious about it. Okay, right, so final major build is the Temple to the Watchers, which is a big project that I did in between seasons. Like this is my main project in between Season 1 and Season 2, is to get this built so that, because I knew that that my channel would probably get a little bit busier once Season 2 of Skyblock Kingdoms came along. So this here is a temple. I'll do free cam. It's again a symbol from Sanderson's book. It's the Truth Watcher symbol. And that night, this is the look at the symbol there, and I've doubled it up. We've got a Twitch side and we've got a YouTube side because I make content on both. Let me just quickly, can I snooze away this weather in a second? Snow is lovely, but it does make it a little bit harder to see. Okay, so every candle here represents a follower on Twitch. There are a couple, I am a little bit behind, so I do need to catch up on that. Every candle here represents a subscriber on YouTube. Again, I am a little bit behind, but I will catch up on that. And then each of these areas looks after different achievements across the two channels. So we've got YouTube achievements, we've got Twitch achievements. And speaking of which, maybe we will quickly fill those in now for today. I have already found our first for today. Our first today, I think, was it Wolf Yab today? Let me see. Luther's today. So Luther's got it today. There we go. I'm definitely going to start a world of my own with this data pack. Does the map come with it too? Here, let me do... I think it's... Let me give you the link. Did I write it? Did that give me the correct thing? Okay, so that there is Skyblock Infinite. That's a link to... Oh, it's broken. Okay, if that link doesn't take you to Skyblock Infinite, the data pack is available on Modrinth. What I recommend doing is when you do find it on Modrinth, there should be a link to the support Discord there if you need any support or anything like that, and how to set up the data pack if you need a hand with that. But yeah, the data pack is available on Modrinth. I need to fix that link there in my... That's popped up. But yeah, so Skyblock Infinite is what I wrote, and it's by Dr. Trog. So Skyblock Infinite by Dr. Trog. So yeah, so that should be there, and there's a support Discord as well, and that's the best place to kind of like find out about more about it and learn more about it. So, oh, actually, someone mentioned about the Wither. How do you get ancient? I never answered this question. How do you get Netherite in Skyblock? Now that we've got Skyblock Infinite, where structures also generate infinitely, you could just go exploring all the bastions, the bastion remnants in the Nether. That is an option. However, before the data pack, they had introduced a special drop for Wither bosses. If you play or kill a Wither boss, there's a 50% chance that it will drop ancient debris. So that's how I got my Netherite. I killed a whole bunch of Wither bosses to get all the Netherite that I need for all the gear that I have. So that's how that works. So yeah, we got a first there for Wolf Yab. We've had a few raids as well today. So let's pop over to the raid section of the spot here. You're going to head out now? Thanks for hanging out today, Slán. Slán yeah, and má tá aon cosgat if you have any other questions about Skyblock Infinite, pop into a stream, or I'm on those Discords as well, so you can ask away there too. We'll see you around. Okay, so let me see. So we had Delay Pop is our first time getting a raid from them, I'm pretty sure. Actually, we'll pop them in here beside King Ragnarok. As Delay Pop. Okay. Do we have any other? Now, Water Ghost MC. I'm pretty sure this is their second time raiding me. Yes. Okay, that means we get to upgrade them. So let's grab a sign. And glowing. I think we had another raid as well, didn't we? 1, 2. No, I'm thinking of yesterday. Okay, so it's just Water Ghost. So Water Ghost is getting an upgrade. Woo! Okay, put on the wall. And we take you out of the book. Okay, pop the book down. Now, or did we have any other bits? We have some bits from Footy. I hope I've been getting these numbers right. So it's 12 bits. That brings us up to 70, 80. And I think that is it tonight. We already did Peter Buddha. Okay, I just need to check. I think we had a couple of people reach stream streaks as well. Okay, so let's check the stream streak wall and make sure we have that updated too. And then we have to do the YouTube side as well. So, Nala has a stream streak of 7. Which I think is we stay on copper for 7. I think it gets upgraded to gold once it gets to 8, 10. Whee! Yay. Okay. And let me double check. Were there any others? Creeper John has also reached a stream streak of 7. Oh, you guys are twinsies. You did 12 tonight? Yes, I did that. I love when two people are doing a stream streak together. That always feels so cool. Okay, Queen to Bean has reached a stream streak of 7 as well. Which means they're getting upgraded to copper today. Please tell me I have another copper. I do. Okay, I think I can move you over here. You there. Okay, and Luther's has made it to 10. Now, Luther's, were you already on 10? Yeah, Luther's is back up to 10. Okay, I think that is all the stream streaks today. I wish stream streaks showed up on my SE feed, but they don't. Okay, awesome. Not there. I could do this. Okay, I'm seeing a hydrate. Thank you. I gotta have to take the water off. Okay, I'm officially out of water. Please don't hydrate again because I'm actually finishing up stream shortly. Which reminds me, snooze ads because we're going to be finishing shortly. Okay, let's check out, I think, our #1 fan on YouTube today. Is that a new person? Nightwolf, I think. Yes, Nightwolf is our #1 fan on YouTube today. Let me check and see if we have a Nightwolf already over here. We don't. Ooh, new #1. Which means we need to create a new shulker box for a Nightwolf. Awesome. Shulker box. Nope. This one here. Pretty sure I have my die over here. Ba-bum. And you there. And name it Nightwolf. Congrats, Nightwolf, on getting #1 top fan over on YouTube today. Fantastic. Oh, actually, you need to stay there. Bum, bum, bum. New #1. Oh, that's cute. I love that emote. Mushroom crew. Yes. Did you scare me? I'm terrified, most water goes. How could you scare me like that? How dare you? Okay, we made progress today. We didn't actually need... We probably could have finished the farm that I wanted to build today if I hadn't gone off to the end to get shulker boxes I didn't need. But at least I have them now for the future. I think I'm going to do my best to try and get onto this world a little bit more often. Maybe every second week I can get on and do a stream here. And I think I'm going to try and just like do some casual work in this world as well, off stream as well. Because like the thing this world does take quite a little bit of time just to actually get materials and stuff in place. Just grinding stuff out, it takes time. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Let's see who is online and see if we can send you guys places. So over on YouTube, let's see if there's anywhere I can redirect you guys. There's no live content on YouTube. So YouTube, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate you tuning in and hopefully having a good time over here. And I will be back on Monday, YouTube, and I will see you guys then. So goodbye, YouTube. And yeah, I will see you then. Okay, so I'm going to finish up on YouTube. Okay, cool. Stream on YouTube is finished.